Hello everybody. I've been trying to do videos here the last few minutes and I keep going over the time and I don't know how to fix that. So here we go again and I'm going to try to get it done before the time is up. I did my intro video a few months back and stated that the doctor had sent me to the wrong hospital, so I had to go to the one that my Blue Care Network covers me, and that's the other one, and I had to have another class with them. So January 20th is when my class was scheduled, and back in November I'm thinking, gosh, I have to do 6-month exercise and diet with my personal care physician according to Blue Care Network of Michigan. And I'm thinking, God, if I start that in January, it's going to be, forever before I get that started. Finished. And so I decided, okay, call Blue Care Network and ask them, can I start this now? And they said, yeah, go ahead. No reason you can't do that. And, have to wait 2 months for that. So what I did is I set up an appointment with her and started that in November, and I also got in to see the psychologist, and he said I was good to go, and he sent me a letter stating his findings for everything, and he, go figure, said good to go and not crazy. That's me, yeah. So anyways, then I had January 20th comes around, and that's our surgery education class and nutrition class that they have for our department that we have to go to. And half of it is with RN nurse coordinator, and she tells you what the surgery consists of and all that stuff that I'm sure everybody's had to go to the class. And then the second half of it was with a nutritionist, and she tells you everything you're supposed to eat before, after, and so forth. The only thing is they overload you in 4.5 hours. They overload you with so much that you'll never, ever, ever in a million years be able to remember. But they give you a blue binder filled with everything that they went over in the class, and then they just write you off and say, well, you know what, look it up in blue binder, it's all in there. And that's like a pet peeve of mine, to blow me off like that, when it's like, I wanted an appointment with the nutritionist to go over things again, because I am getting down to the nitty-gritty to refresh my memory, and I was referred to the blue binder. Okay, well, I'll tell you, I've learned more actually from YouTube and the community and everything than they even presented in that class. So afterwards, it didn't matter, because it's not that I know it all, but I am well covered in education on this so far, and it's thanks to the weight loss community. And then I saw the surgeon at the end of February, and he said I was a great candidate because he can get me off all my medications, because I'm insulin dependent. I'm on insulin plus the oral meds for that. I'm on 2 pills for my blood pressure, 2 pills for cholesterol. The list just goes on, I'm sure everybody just about is out there like that. And because I had problems with my stomach, he wanted me to go see a gastrologist for an upper GI, and also have an ultrasound of my gallbladder. So he said he wanted to do, the gastrologist said he wanted to do an EGD, which is stick the scope down your throat, and because he can see a lot more with that. And they found I have a medium hiatal hernia, which he said that the surgeon could fix while he's doing the surgery. And with the ultrasound, they found out I had sludge in my gallbladder and a dilated common duct. And when that happens, they decide they want you to have a CAT scan, because they want to make sure you don't have stones, because in the ultrasound there was a couple places that might have been stones, but they weren't sure. So that came back clean though, and the doctor says that the surgeon can also take out my gallbladder when he does the surgery too. They're going to be doing 3 things to me by the time it's over. But anyways, but it's up to my surgeon, of which I have to go back. And this month is month number 6 for seeing my personal care physician for my diet and exercise. In fact, it's next Thursday, the 28th. And the thing of it is in all this time, I was supposed to lose 10 pounds per the surgeon before my surgery, and I haven't lost zippity-doo-dah. Nada. In fact, I am doing 65 minutes a day on the treadmill. I am literally working my ass off, and my ass is going nowhere fast. I mean, literally. And I don't know what the heck. Well, I do kind of know what happened. Like in April, for instance, my sciatic nerve went out on me. And if anyone's ever had that, they know the horrendous pain that goes down from your lower back, down a cheek of your butt, and down your thigh, the back of your thigh. And it hurts so horrendously to put your foot down. Needless to say, there was no treadmill on during that period. And it was so bad that my doctor put me on prednisone, which anybody's had that before knows that not every time, but sometimes there's like a chain reaction, and it's like it turns you into this cartoon character where your animated stomach all of a sudden goes, feed me. And you do, because you're so hungry that you can't stand it. I mean, uncontrolled hunger is just beyond. To be on that 24 hours a day, 365 days a week, I mean a year, I don't know how anyone can survive on it. Well, that's usually because in order to survive, that's why they're taking it. But anyways, I gained 8 pounds during that time. Well, I've lost part of it, but I don't consider it part of my losing, because I have to have that 10 pounds gone before I go back to the surgeon. And I'm doing a protein shake a day, of which I've got one that's under 200 calories, and it is 23 grams of protein, which is really good. I'm sticking to my diet, low fat, low carbs, but I have to do between 12 and 1500 because I'm a diabetic and insulin dependent. You have to have your snacks, you have to have your cheese, your crackers, or whatever periodically. Yogurt's extra than beyond the regular thing because of the fact that you can crash very easily on insulin. So anyways, the bottom line here though is I'm down to the last thing, which is my medical clearance and seeing the surgeon and having him schedule my surgery. The only problem is my healthcare coverage is up in the air, and I don't know where I stand with it, because back in January, lucky me, I was laid off. And 2 weeks later, my husband was laid off. Although he doesn't carry the healthcare, I've always been the carrier of it with my shop, and I lost my coverage as of like March, and during March I didn't have coverage. And then during March though, my boss, my manager of my shipping department, called me up with this wonderful thing. You know, I am just so blessed to have this woman as my manager. I could not believe that she went up and above the call of duty on this one. She said, Cindy, I'm going to take a vacation, and in order for me to have a vacation, I have to have someone cover me. You're going to have to come in and work while I'm gone, and if I work 40 hours a month, the next month my company pays my health care coverage. So for 2 months she did this for me, but this month I don't know what's going on. I got to give her a call, but I haven't heard her, and you hate to push because the fact that she's been so wonderful for this. But I am down to the last couple things here. I've got everything done, and during that time when I did get my insurance back, I hurried up and got all my testing done and seen everybody except for my medical clearance and the surgeon to schedule. But I have to lose that weight before I do this, and it's like I've always been the queen of dropping 10 pounds, like drop of a hat, and I'm just not making it this time. And I am not slacking. 65 minutes on the treadmill, and I'm sweating. I mean, that is not slacking. I am literally working my ass off with it going nowhere fast, like I said. So anyways, I thank you for subscribing to me, and I thank you for watching. I hope I didn't bore you too much, but I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on and why I haven't been updating so far, because I was in limbo and not sure of what's going on. I still don't, but I'm hoping for the best, and I will let you know the saga of Cindy at a later date to give you an update. Thanks, bye.